Hello, before today's vlog starts, I have a massive pimple on my nose and we don't need to acknowledge it. Alright, cool, thank you, love you, bye. Thanks for not talking about it in the comments.
Hi, I'm feeling a little bit sick today, so I'm not gonna go for a run, but I do want to show you something quickly. This is the book that hang on, wait. This is the book that I am basing all of my training on at the moment. It's a book by Steve House and Scott Johnson called Training for the New Alpinism, and it catalogs everything through muscles, fibers, body composition, all the way through to training plans, and it covers everything for anyone that wants to be a serious alpinist. But it's also a really good read for just general athletes, for people who want to get into endurance training, and it's been absolutely invaluable in my training. And one of the things in there that really stuck with me is this section. This section here about returning to training after a break, and it's specifically this part about illness. Basically what it's saying is that if you're ill, you should not train whatsoever. And this is something that I've discovered more and more over time. When I'm ill, I get this compulsion to train more because I feel bad, and my brain tells me that when I feel bad, I always feel better after training. But then you end up with this day one compulsion where your illness symptoms arrive and you keep training normally, and then that night they get worse. This is me yesterday, thankfully I didn't train. And then day 3, symptoms are a bit worse, so you take a day off, and then day 4, there's no change in symptoms, but you decide to still go for a run, and then essentially, I mean, like, I'll leave this on screen so that you can read it, but essentially, all it's saying is that if you train while you're sick, and then you come back too early, all you're going to do is negate the benefits that actually training would even give you in the first place. So there's no point in training if you're ill. Anyway, so I read that a while ago, and it's kind of been on my mind for the past, however long since I read it. I must have read that in October somewhere, and it's never really been useful because I haven't been ill. And now today I have a cold. Like, I'm not sick. I feel a bit stuffy in my head, and I feel a little bit headachy. But like, honestly, like, I could go for a run today, and to be totally honest with you, I really want to. I don't need the top down anymore. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to the big camera. I really want to go for a run today. And I'm really antsy to get back to climbing, which is gonna happen soon. I have everything sorted to do that, but I've kind of just been letting myself take a proper rest because I kept doing exactly what this book says, which is coming back to training after a long time away, which says, I'm gonna read this for you. Breaks can be planned or unplanned. Life has a way of getting in the way of the best laid plans. Often the best strategy is to accept the minor setbacks with equanimity and try to learn something in hopes of not having to repeat them in the future. And then it covers a whole list of things like fatigue, recovery times, illness, after illness, overtraining, and then it goes into like more training specific stuff. But one of the biggest takeaways for me in regards to my own climbing is I kept coming back to climbing and going too hard straight away and just re-injuring myself. So when I come back to climbing, I wanted to give myself a break, a proper break, for my fingers to heal, for my foot to heal, for my other injuries to heal, and then come back to it and be able to come back to it in a way that, in a new gym, in a new place, with no preconceived notions. I don't understand the grading system in Europe, so I can just come at it with a completely fresh and new take, and then I hopefully, in theory, won't re-injure myself. But the point is, the takeaway, the conclusion, is that rest is really important for general fitness. And if I were to go for a run today, or tomorrow, or the day after, I am only going to set myself up for failure by, by sabotaging my body. There we go. So yeah, I just wanted to cover that quickly. So today and yesterday are going to be my rest days. Tomorrow is going to be an active rest day. I'm going to try and get in some form of exercise tomorrow, but nothing crazy. Like, I'm not going to do a long run or anything like that. I need to come to terms with and accept the fact that there are going to be days where I need proper rest, and that's not just one day of rest, that's one day of full rest, and then slowly bringing it back up to full speed. Anyway, that's it. That's it for today. Also, I really quickly wanted to mention this bookmark that you just saw on in this book is a going away present from Saz, and she makes these with her partner, and I'll link that below. But she's amazing at making these. Oh, she's great as well, but like the bookmarks are pretty cool. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow when hopefully I feel better.